trouble for Dantooine. Had enough of it for a lifetime.
What brings you to Khoonda? Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garivek. Well, call me a defective protocol droid. Manners, right. I'm Berun Modrol. I'm Captain Zherron's right-hand man. I help run the militia here. Well, that makes it sound more important than I am. Zherron takes a hands-on role in running the militia. If you have any real trouble, you'd have to go to him anyway. This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zherron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the Administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So it's like Zherron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zherron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room. Dantooine has had mercenaries on it for years. I talked with some, and they're not unreasonable. There's gotta be some sort of compromise we can both live with. We haven't been able to prove the mercenaries have done anything terribly wrong. And I believe them. I don't think they're involved. The Cathhounds and Kinrath are everywhere. It's just dangerous. I think we should be working on getting along. It's hard to follow orders and have you make things worse. That's a good way of looking at it. I may not agree with the captain, but I guess I should make everyone fall in line. I still worry that he may provoke the mercenaries into something more dangerous. But I suppose he may know something I don't. Thanks. I don't even want to get into it. Ask around if you want to know the details. It'll just make my headache worse if I talk about it. I don't know what we'd do without Administrator Adare. She managed to plow through a lot of the family bickering once the Sith left during the war. She's kept us together. Oh, and Zherron too, I suppose. I'll tell you anything that's public knowledge. Most militia news passes by me and Zherron. I might be able to help. Oh, you heard about that. We have so much to look into that Sulru's concern is pretty low on our list. We asked the Salvagers, but they claim that the Salvager responsible is nowhere to be found. I've heard that rumor too. People get really riled up about Jedi around here. Some people seem to have a selective memory. During the war, the Jedi were a big help here. They did everything for us, from clearing out dangerous beasts to solving a murder investigation. I try to stay out of it, though. Standing up for Jedi is one way to become unpopular around here. Maybe. Although I don't know why a Jedi would come back here. The only reason why people ever came here before was the Enclave. And with that gone... Easy to say for someone that doesn't live here. I'd rather grab an unshielded power coupling than get involved in that debate. The militia's dealing with enough already. You're not wrong there. For what good it'll do, if it comes up, I'll say what I think is right. You happy? I hope so. You may be my only friend in a few days. Talking about Jedi is just depressing these days. Any other cheerful problems you want to talk about? I'm here to help. What do you need? All right, stay out of trouble now. Hello there. You haven't had any new troubles, I hope. I don't even want to get... I don't know what we... this is... The thing is, he expects... So it's like Zherron keeps... The mercenaries aren't so he has to get involved to make sure... Maybe. It's hard to say. They meet a lot, but it seems to me they let each other alone for the most part. I'm sure there's a lot going on with the militia that the Administrator doesn't even know about. It's tricky. You see, I think Zherron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure, just a guess. I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers, maybe see if Zherron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us, well then maybe he should be replaced. I don't want to be made captain that way, but if my hunch is right, he's just about the worst person to leave in charge. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated. We should probably talk about something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I just have a feeling about it. All right, stay out of trouble now.
Tochi monas runta, yun bola, watagratochi mulira, ikasa kantone tosha. Poso mabri toshniki tuk pampa, ora, tino molira nibonon, kin un patno koktek, poso mabri toshniki tuk pampa, ora, tino molira nibonon, kin un patno koktek, poso mabri toshniki tuk pampa, ora, tino molira nibonon, kin un patno koktek. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta maasapa. Tong hitwamaji. Yumaliba to atong into tune. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta maasapa. Tong hitwamaji. Yumaliba to atong into tune. Insoranaka megunsoji. Nekchi unabola monchi wataton. Sobodono viserchamaka. Dawanga nochi. Roren manama. Kochpa ino shan opora. Barachi no sukangkadon, makamando Bruno intervelabino. Unisidom kanakin mochi so akadla, inkin kunma bolira michiki-kun. Jenish melaka wachino so impos mochachani rikasan. Wala kundis pa liras nemo koituana. Bararanta miki sikosos. Yewenarama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranit wi okapom. Niko bolotong lado chong now. Barachi no sukangkadon, makamando Bruno intervelabino. Unisidom kanakin mochi so akadla, inkin kunma bolira michiki-kun. Insoranaka megunsoji, nekchi unabola monchi wataton, sobodono viserchamaka. Bararanta miki sikosos. Yewenarama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranit wi okapom. Niko bolotong lado chong now. Bararanta miki sikosos. Yewenarama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranit wi okapom. Niko bolotong lado chong now. Poso mabri toshniki tuk pampa, ora, tino molira nibonon, kin un patno koktek. Dokini kamarin so ni inas di John Blau and so mas. Tong abaw siya uninong. Raliki nito! Para mas! No chucha, chato ito saramaki magvan! Chuta kokpa, rodanga nini shota shokato. Chubame masik ratak forfeta. Ni hongkak ratog. Jibot malia bit hatawa.
I heard a rumor that the Administrator met with a Jedi. If that's true, I'll quit.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it? I see. Well, what's your reason for coming to militia headquarters? You could pick worse places to look for that. Berun is normally the one to go with questions, but I can answer a few things for you. If you're interested, I might have some work for you, too. You want something? Some of the Salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the Salvagers ever got. But all the Salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some Salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garrovick says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he killed him. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses, but nobody remembers Garrovick ever playing Pazak. I just hope someone takes this blasted claim off my hands. I'm tired of those lowlives pestering me. We've got real work to do. You want something? He did he? What's this about? You can't compromise with those people. They're like Minox and a power converter, sucking the life out of us. So he's asked you to go looking into what I'm up to. If I didn't need every last man here. Appreciate. All right, I can use your help. But you can't tell anyone. There's a mercenary captain here, what's left of the Jedi Enclave's courtyard. His name is Dopak. Just tell him that I said, go ahead. That's all. You have questions, but it's like this conversation never happened, got it? Just do it. It'll help out Khoonda. We can talk more later. It's you again. Well, you know who I am. I figure you've got a reason for coming back. You want something? You really should talk to Berun about general questions. There aren't more than a dozen of us, and there's too many problems. People keep hoping that the Republic sends help. We gotta help ourselves. She's smart. She gets things done. The whole place would fall apart without her. Dantooine isn't the center of much anything. Our most talented people sometimes leave. Hard for someone to stay a farmer when they have the itch to do something greater. So we're lucky the Administrator never went elsewhere. Bet she'd make a decent senator, even. It's our home. Might be the start of an honest capital someday. Right now, it's not much more than a swoop bike stop. I don't have anything to say about that. You want something? I've seen a lot of visitors come through Khoonda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Khoonda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it. Kinrath are normally just pests. We think something happened to their nest. Started near the end of the Civil War. Nobody knows for sure. Even the Ithorian. And they're smart about such things. We used some explosives to seal a cave a couple years back. Just made them angrier. They burrowed another entrance even closer to us. I know there are crystals in there too. Some of the Salvagers once thought about going in there to get some extra credits. Too many Kinrath though. Cave is on the southeast side of the plains. Shouldn't be hard to find. Very. Kinrath you see on the plains aren't as tough as the ones inside the caves. May not look much different, but they are tough. That's all I can ask. You want something?
Let us end this. Fallen.
You a new Salvager? Or one of those Khoonda cantina rats coming here to complain? Oh, is that so? You're no mercenary, and with those armaments, this isn't a social call. You're at least thinking of heading to the ruins. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn back. There's nothing you're gonna find. Because anything valuable in the ruins was carted away months ago. The only salvagers left are either desperate, ornery, or not right in the head. And while you look dirty enough to be here, I don't think you're any of those things. So go back to Khoonda. The only thing left is the sub-level, and that's crawling with Lagrex. And those things are smarter than half the salvagers here, though that don't take much. And don't be asking any pesky questions. You're new, and no one is gonna help you out. Because there isn't enough salvage to share with the people already here. And a hungry newcomer is about as welcome as a diuretic hut. I've been here the longest, and I'll be here last. I buy Jedi salvage from the ruins. Slow business now, but I get by. Sometimes I sell them to visitors like yourself. Besides, that's none of your flaming business. You should have let me know you're a customer instead of letting me think you're some disease-ridden salvager. Let me show you what I've got.
Tapele gathered a group to go to the sub-level. They're probably all gonna get killed.
You still lurking around here? Just go back to Khoonda. You're not gonna find any Jedi artifacts here. Except the ones I'm selling. It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Do you want something else? I've been here the longest. If you're not going to listen to anybody, maybe you can help me out. The only place that has anything is the sub-level. And only a couple of fools have gone there. And they're now dead fools. I'd like to do the decent thing and get their bodies, put them to rest. That that hole isn't a fit place for a salvager. So, if you find a couple human corpses down there, just grab their gear and their bodies. I'll pay you 500 credits for each of them.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Zherron. I don't see Zherron.
That runt of a Cathhound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want? I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get 2 rooms into the sub-level, and we get swarmed by Lagrex. And even then we fight our way out. But of course the only one that managed to grab the salvage is still in there. I don't even know why I bothered. Are you kidding? Course we aren't. He's on his own. I only wish he didn't have the salvage on him. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us, and get down to our business.